I'm Shawnika Lemon, Director of Program and Impact for Paterson Alliance. And how did I get here to lead? Where do I start? So, born and raised here in the city of Paterson. Um, I would say the start for me would be I ran for school board here in my city in 2020 and 2021. We all know what happened, the pandemic, and I'm an entrepreneur. I have a tutoring business. My background is in early childhood education. So I just feel like the young ones, they're able to just do so much. The more that positive things that we give them, the better the outcome. So with that, I ran for school board in my city, and I believe that just kind of just put me in a different position. And unfortunately, I didn't win, the board seat, but I do feel that it just opened a lot for me in a lot of ways. I was recruited to Paterson Alliance as their program manager in 2022. And what Paterson Alliance is a coalition of nonprofits and other community-based organizations, businesses, individuals can also join. And the main point is just to bring everyone together for collaboration and collective impact, right? Nonprofits, we each have our own mission, our own target, whether it's housing, food insecurity, childcare, domestic violence. Our residents, we all have needs. And I say we because I live here, right? So we all have needs, humans, we all have needs, we all lack in some things. So if Sherelle is running an environmental program and Giovanni has the food and Heather has the childcare, why shouldn't the resident know about all the options, all the resources, everything available to them? So my main role in Paterson Alliance is how do I bring the organizations together, and then how do I get the resources out to our community. So I really feel fortunate to be, I would say, like a light, right? In short, that's how I describe my job. Like, I absolutely love it. I'm able to just to share resources. So when I came on to Paterson Alliance's program manager, I learned quickly about the work that we do with the Advocates for Children of New Jersey. So every year they produce a publication of the Paterson Kids Count. They also do it in Newark and I believe Jersey City. But in Paterson, they produce the Paterson Kids Count that comes out every 5 or so years. So we're working on the next issue in the next 2 years. But from that data, Paterson Alliance identified some issues, how to support that we need to support homeless students. We need to support chronic absenteeism and some other issues, but most importantly, lead. So I'm tasked with lead. What is that? Where do we start? How do we get this out into our community? So I was at a block party that was hosted by Paterson Habitat for Humanity, and Kari Muhammad was there with the table. She's from Green and Healthy Homes Initiative. So I'm going around to the tables and I'm like, oh, you work with lead? I have to work with lead. Let's connect. And from that day on, Kari, I just have to give a shout out to her. She's just been so informative. Like, she's very passionate about the work, and she's anytime I need a tabling partner, she comes with so many resources. So from there on, Paterson Habitat for Humanities was working with Let Free New Jersey as a community hub, and they really set a lot of the groundwork on where to start on how to get the initiative out. And then it was turned over to Paterson Alliance just because we have the greater outreach to all the other nonprofits and all of the community. So we were a natural fit to now continue to spread awareness. So how did I do that? I would go to daycare centers, back to school nights, anytime I knew an event was going on where families, children were going to be present. Kari and I would host tables. So we'll share information, flyers. Here's what that is. Do presentations about how to identify it in the homes. Kind of give a really healthy homes training approach through workshops. Um, get printed materials in the different languages. In Paterson, with Paterson Alliance, we really try to share information in English, Spanish, Bengali, and Arabic. Those are the main four languages. Paterson is a very diverse community. We have about 150, 160,000 residents. Over 70% of that is Hispanic, Spanish speaking. So it is very important to be able to reach all the pockets of the community, right? So knowing who those community partners are. So that's a great fit for Paterson Alliance, just because we have an array of different members and just able to connect with our local government our schools. We work really closely with the Paterson Public Schools, specifically with their early childhood department. So grateful for them to be great community partners. Every month, every last Tuesday of the month, I do host a Paterson lead action. The campaign I'm running is Get the Lead Out of Paterson. So we convene our health department, our Passaic Valley Water Commission, and just any of our members who are interested in the work and how we can partner, share resources, get the information out to our community.